Hello and welcome to Seeds of Greatness with Nana Harrison. I'm glad you could join me once again as I continue my new series, Bible and Money. Previously, we've looked at some of the facts about the Bible and money. We've talked about some of the misconceptions about money in the Bible, and so we are continuing now. Today we are looking at what Jesus has to say about money. And so we are going into the New Testament and we'll be reading the famous parable of the talent from Matthew chapter 25, reading from the verse 14. It can also be found in Luke chapter 19, but we'll be reading from Matthew chapter 25. So grab your Bibles, and even as you organize yourself so that we delve into today's episode, I will encourage you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to turn on the bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new episode. Don't also forget to like this video if you find it useful, and also leave your comments down below in the comment section. I love to read your comments. And so let's get talking. Today we are talking about the talent, what a talent is, and we are reading Matthew chapter 25 verse 14. So pick your Bibles and let's read Matthew chapter 25 verse 14, and I read, "For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey." So I just read up to the verse 15. So in this story, this man is traveling and he calls 3 servants of his and gives them his goods, his belongings in the form of talent. And he gave one 5, he gave another 2, and gave the other one 1. And the rest of the story, I think you should read it yourself. I encourage that you read the stories yourself, so when you go on further, you understand that this person who received 5 worked with it and gained 5 more. The one who gained 2 worked with it and also received 2 more. But the one who got 1 dug a pit or a hole and buried it. And when the master came, they all rendered an account, and there were some consequences. I won't tell you all the story because we are going through this in the rest of our series, which is the Bible and money. I know it's going to be a very educative one, and so today we are just focusing on what talent is. Most of the time when the word talent is mentioned, a lot of things come into mind. Some people or many people really want to think about ability. So it's like, oh, he's a talented footballer, he's a talented this. So it's like skill. We associate talent with skill. But is that really what a talent is? Well, the word talent is actually from the Greek word talaton. Talaton. I hope I got that right. Talaton. Sounds interesting. Yeah. It is a Greek word, and it is used like it is a large monetary measurement weight. So talent is about weight. That is where we got it from. And so talaton is directly translated from Greek. In Hebrew, it is kikar. Yes, the word kikar is what the Hebrews call talent. And so you find talent in some parts of the Old Testament, and you also find it in New Testament. But because the Old Testament was written in Hebrew, it is translated from the word kikar. And then from the New Testament, it is translated from the Greek word talaton, which they all are measurement weights. So they are like the largest unit of measurement. Let me say that, like in terms of when it comes to weight, and it is like equal to like 6,000 drachmas. I hope I got that. 6,000 drachmas or denarii. I know there are some other Bible stories where they talk about denarii and all that. I think the famous one is the man who hired some workers, some early, some late, and he gave each of them a denarii. That is one of them. So it's like 1 talent is like equal to like 6,000 denarii. Today I am not going into the conversions. We are just exploring what the talent is. But then, like I said, the talent was the heaviest or largest biblical unit of measurement for weight. And so the gold, the silver, they were all measured in talent. Specifically, the word talent first appeared in the Bible in Exodus chapter 38 verse 24. Let's go to Exodus chapter 38 verse 24. I'll read that. All the gold that was occupied for the work in all the work of the holy place, even the gold of the offering, was 29 talents and 730 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. So this is where the word talent is first introduced in the Bible. Exodus chapter 38 verse 24, and it was being used as a unit of measurement to measure the gold that was going to be used to build the temple, those requirements for building the temple. Now, there are a few things about the talent where generally we think that the standardized form or the standardized value of a talent is about 75 pounds or 35 kilograms. So a pound, like a talent is equivalent to like 75 pounds or 35 kilograms. I think that's about the standardized, but there are some places you find them equating it to about 100 pounds depending on the context. As a matter of fact, I understand that a talent of silver in Israel weighed about 100 pounds. That's about 45 kilograms, whilst a talent of gold in Israel weighed about 200 pounds. That's about 91 kilograms. Nevertheless, we are going to be working with the standardized weight, which is the 75 pounds. We want to be a bit conservative in looking at what a talent is, because many people have read the story and then they think that, oh, okay, just 1 talent, and we begin to look down upon it. But if we consider 1 talent as equivalent to 35 kilograms, and if this is gold we are talking about, 35 kilograms of gold, go and check how much that is supposed to be valued. And so the word talent is like the biggest of weights. And so if we even want to use it to express skill, then if we say that someone is talented, it means that they are at the prime, the optimal level of that skill. So you don't just use talent anyhow. Nevertheless, it's a measurement of weight, the heaviest. And so if you are comparing 2 people and you are saying that one is talented, then it means that the person has really developed their skill or whichever ability for which you're calling it a talent to the max. So it's like you are just trying to use that word not necessarily to measure exactly what it was used to measure, but you want to use it to kind of qualify a person's attributes. That is also there, but that is not the exact meaning or interpretation of talent as it is here. Subsequently, we are going to be explaining more about even how to convert the talent. We will try and convert the talent into the modern day dollar equivalent and what it means for somebody to have been given a talent in those days. And then we will learn a lot of things about that. But today was just an introduction to that parable, and we just wanted to understand what a talent is so that we don't get confused. It's just about clearing every confusion for us to understand that a talent is basically the heaviest or largest biblical unit of measurement of weight. That is all. Let us not confuse it with gifts and spiritual gifts and all those things. Yes, you can make those inferences, but what a talent is not about those inferences, although they are welcome, right? It is about measuring the weight of something. It can be gold, it can be silver, or whatever else. And so at least today we know what a talent is, and we know that at least a talent is equal to about 6,000 denarii. In our next episode, I'm going to work out together with you here, and then we are going to convert a talent into the modern day dollar. We are going to do that simple maths here so that we understand the value of what that talent is. And so I'll end today's episode here, and thank you for sticking around. Let me know what you think about talent. Whatever you have learned, please share that in the comments, and don't forget that the next and subsequent episodes will be coming your way, and you don't want to miss any of those. And so please subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already, and don't forget to turn on the bell to get all the notifications that I'll be bringing your way. And so it has been Seeds of Greatness with Nana Harrison. Thank you for sticking around. See you again. Bye.